Hi there, Siser here from Createinspain, and today I'm doing a little tutorial to help people out regarding what Shortcut Slot does and what Shortcut Slot doesn't do. Shortcut Slot makes cut lines and will manipulate cut lines in lots and lots of ways. What it doesn't do is manipulate images. It does some very basic things with images, but it's not an image manipulation piece of software. For that, you want photo editing, you want a photographic type software to do much image manipulation. So I've got a picture here which I imported. It was a PNG. I've traced it, and I've got, if you see the preview here, I've got my image, which is that, and I have my cut lines, which is that. Okay. Now, if we look at the Layers tab, you can see there's a file with a G, and that means things are grouped. And if you click on this, it will show you your cut layer, your print layer, and they are grouped together. So if you don't want to have this word attached to this bumblebee and you want to get rid of it, you probably think to yourself, oh, that's simple, I'll just rub it out. No, you can rub out the actual cut lines, but you cannot erase the image itself. But there is another way of getting that kind of result. So I'm going to show you what you can do with fairly simple images, and it is quite easy, but you need first of all to go to Edit, select all, and then you need to right click and ungroup, because you can only work on the cut lines. So now you take your eraser, I've got it really big so you can see it, and you erase the bits that you do not want. Now I'm only going to do it roughly because I'm not doing anything with this image, but it will give you an idea of what happens. So erase this. It disappears while the eraser goes over it, but as soon as you release the mouse, it will pop back. Boom, boom, like magic. Now, the important thing is keep the paths closed, because you probably do want that if you want to do a cut around a shape. You probably don't want an open path. So that's that bit done, but you can still see the image and you can still see the bee, and as far as you're aware, everything is still pretty similar. But it isn't, because the preview shows that you switch that off, you've only got that cut line there. The rest of the cut lines have gone. The image is still around, but the cut line has disappeared. So you're thinking, well, I don't really want to print all this and just cut that out. That's a waste of material. I quite agree. So what you want to do is go to Edit and select all. Then you go to Object, and then you go to Clip Path and set Clip Path. And lo and behold, that print disappears because it has clipped everything to the shape that you wanted to cut out in the first place. So now if we look at the preview, we have the printable is that, the cut lines are there, and that's the result that you wanted. So you are basically done. And you can move this now wherever it is that you want to put it, and it won't make any difference. The rest of this area is empty. So you can do multiples of this if you want to, slide them next to each other, it's fine. So that is how you get around it if you have something in your image that you really don't want in your cut. It works very nicely if you want to put photographs of people in heart shapes and that sort of thing. But this is a slightly different way of doing things, because you've traced your image to get the cut lines that you wanted, and then you've erased the image that you didn't want. Okay, that's it. I'll see you again soon. Take care now.